My mind has been very preoccupied. It seems that these past couple of months with Saturn and Neptune conjunct, I've been super busy. I know too that when I get very busy, I kind of go inward and find myself spending a lot of time just focusing on what needs to be done, and very little communication comes from me. I noticed too that Mercury was retrograde, so maybe that has something to do with it, because my natal chart shows that when I was born, Mercury was retrograde, and I was a very quiet child. So maybe when Mercury's retrograde, I'm a little introverted. Either way, I got to thinking about some stuff, and the more and more I look at my chart, the more and more I find that the chart is really talking about me. Now, I was lied to as a child. Actually, I just recently found out, like a few years ago, 2 years ago, that the birth date that I was under the impression was my birthday was never my birthday. And so for the longest time, I thought that I was born, under a certain astrological configuration, but that wasn't the case. And then when I compare and look and see, this old chart compared to the redacted chart, the one I had an astrologer find my actual birth date and time. When I compare, I find that the actual chart is very telling, and the one that I was told was mine is not helpful in any way. It's a complete lie. And yet I almost feel like I lived that life. When I look and think about the things that I've done, I almost feel like that chart that was subjected to me through lies and illusions, I tried to live out, but I could not. And then now that I see my actual chart, I do see those lies and illusions in that chart. And the most telling, though, is where my Rahu and Ketu placement is. My Rahu is in the 6th house, and my Ketu is in the 12th house. And the 6th and 12th house deals with the hidden enemies and the known enemies. And for a long time, that's all I've been dealing with. The fact that my birth chart or my birth date was hidden from me tells me that I have enemies in my face lying to me, and that the other issues in my life very well indicate those who are wishing to harm me and don't show their faces, and those who are wishing to harm me and show their faces with a form of as if I'm to be grateful of them in some way. But they really are there to just bring so much harm to my life because of their own agendas and issues. But anyway, I just felt like I needed to share that, how those placements are very telling of my life, and how the accuracy of the actual birthday is a real reveal and accurate depiction of my life.